Well, Jeffy the Monkey. I liked Lavelle in this video. You know, cause he played the monkey. No, that isn't a joke. He actually played the monkey. As for the rest of the video, it's okay enough. The biggest issue is that this video was much of the same old, what if a character becomes something else type of deal. I did find Jackie Chu's reaction in one scene really funny, and I liked seeing Simmons the monkeyologist. What I don't care for was the return of Chris Tallballs. Remember from Jeffy's Future where 90% of the video is filler? Yeah, wasn't that fun? Granted, it was a lot better here simply because the scene was much shorter, but meh. The video as a whole is a 4.5 out of 10. While it was okay, not much interesting really happened. It was just, what if Jeffy was a monkey? So, Brooklyn Guy's day off, like the previous Brooklyn Guy video, was rather unique. Brooklyn Guy decides to take the day off, obviously, but things sort of fall apart without him. Kinda. Most of the situations actually weren't that bad. We had Jeffy put Legos in his ear, only to find out the missing Lego was in his other ear. We had Jeffy start a fire in the kitchen, which was easily put out with a water balloon. And we had a robber that was taken out with another water balloon. This video is a 7.5 out of 10 though. We had several funny jokes, we had a unique concept, and we even got to see the apartment again. The only downside is a lot, and I mean a lot, more could have been done with this concept. Still a good video for it being unique, but not amazing either. So the title to this one is a bit misleading, honestly. This should have been called something more like Chef PP Needs Money or something. Junior's bib barely has anything to do with the video besides acting as the cause for Chef PP to go work at Burger Queen. I did like that Brooklyn Guy essentially had a scam operation going on for some reason. Not much really happened there though. Just Chef PP and Brooklyn Guy trying to scam customers. And by customers I literally mean one person. Oh, but Craig showed up again. So, 6 out of 10. While a decent idea was there, it didn't really pan out to all that much. Not the worst video ever, and I did like that they went to the Jimmy John's location to film again, but Bowser Jr.'s 21st birthday. Wow, another somewhat unique one. Kinda. For some reason, Junior in particular is under the impression that not being able to drink until you turn 21 means literally any drink, like soda. So he turns Chef PP into the police, and it's here in this subplot where we actually get something interesting. The Addictions Anonymous meeting. We even get Shrek in here for a cameo. Here, Brooklyn Guy eventually realizes his mistake for arresting Chef PP, so what about the main plot? Well, it exists. Think of a watered down version of root beer, but only Junior. This video is a 4.8 out of 10. While the subplot was good, the main plot couldn't be saved and was ultimately rather underwhelming. Most of the jokes landed at least, so that's something. Jeffy Learns Manners was another something. Essentially, Brooklyn Guy tries to teach Jeffy manners, but he pretends to be a robot in the process to try and scam Mario and Rosalina. This video did have some funny jokes in there, with Brooklyn Guy being the best part of course, but any scenes with Jeffy weren't so good. 4.5 out of 10. It tried, but aside from Brooklyn Guy's jokes landing, that's about all I can say about it that was good. Yeah, it's Logan's take on Among Us, and unlike some videos similar to this Logan has done on games, like Jeffy Plays Fortnite, this one's actually pretty creative and faithful to the game. There isn't really much for me to add, honestly. I wish there had been more to the video, such as the characters actually doing some tasks to, say, make sure the house doesn't fall apart in space. Instead, the characters would either sit there or did what they would normally do. But hey, we got another Shrek cameo. 8 out of 10, honestly. Oh, also I found Chef PP falling out of the vent really funny for some reason. Jeffy's big idea. Okay, so the title isn't very good. In fact, they literally acknowledge that in a scene from the video.
That's your big idea. Jeffy's big idea. Wow, for a minute there I thought Mario's name was going to be in the title. I was getting nervous. Viewer retention was like, now it's like, cha-ching. Thanks for that big idea, Jeffy.
But otherwise, well, this video was just okay for the first while. To be fair, Simmons as the robber was actually really funny. Sometimes I even forget he's a character played by Lance. The last few minutes of the video were actually really good and pretty funny, such as Super D getting crushed and begging for help while Mario and Rosalina just ignore him. Also, while I'm thinking of jokes that landed, there was a long joke where Mario tells Brooklyn Guy he wants to get bigger. I'm sorry, but I actually found this joke really funny for some reason. But despite all the praise I've given this video so far, it can only be a 7 out of 10. Some parts were a bit heavy on the filler, and overall this video wasn't very creative at the end of the day. The jokes were all really good, and the characters were generally funny, but that couldn't really get this video a higher rating. Pretty much everything above the 7 threshold almost always requires something more creative, which this video simply lacked. Bowser Jr.'s Revenge is simultaneously a rather interesting video and also a very dumb video. This video involves Jr. having a super petty grudge against Cody for an accident. Oh wait, doesn't that sound familiar? So Jr. tries throughout the video to get back at Cody. Eventually he starts sending Cody death threats, only for us to later realize it wasn't only Jr.? Yeah, I have no clue. So this video was another okay one. The ending was actually pretty good though. So 6 out of 10? It was okay and had some unique moments, along with some funny jokes, mainly from Brooklyn Guy. But Jr. was actually rather annoying in this video, and some portions went on longer than it needed to. Now, Zombie Jeffy was actually well done. Well, up until a certain point. This one was a lot less humor-oriented and much more horror-oriented. Well, at least we got a horror SML video in October. The cinematography, such as the camera shots and even how the lighting becomes a bit cooler for a while, was actually a really nice touch. The only problem is the entire horror aspect doesn't last too long, which kinda sucks honestly. Also, Shrek got another cameo, which is always nice to see considering how rare he usually is in modern SML. Again, the ending was kinda weak with, haha, he wasn't ever a zombie. So 6.8 out of 10. While I liked the horror aspects of this video, and the cinematography was really good, the rest of the video was more or less par for the course. Wow, okay, the Halloween Heist was another unique video. Sorta. So we have the typical SML Halloween plot of something being wrong with the candy, but this time Jr. and Cody, oh yeah, Jeffy too, go on a mission to retrieve their candy after it's taken away from them. We get some more interesting camera angles in this video, and overall the second half of this video was rather creative. I say the second half because the first half was mostly just the same old, the characters go trick-or-treating, which, while not awful, felt kinda samey. So another 6.8 out of 10. While not the best thing ever, this video is actually sort of impressive. I do have a bit of a gripe with the first half, and Jeffy quoting Eustace made me feel actual pain, but otherwise, not bad, Logan. Not bad at all. I'm actually surprised. We've had several, dare I say decent, even good videos in a row. I wonder how long this will continue. Well, I spoke too soon. President Jeffy, otherwise known as, hey, did you like the 2020 election being forced down your throat by pretty much everybody and everything else on the internet? Yeah, well, let's inject it into SML too! So, yeah, this video got docked points simply because of what I'll call election fatigue. I wouldn't have minded a short little joke video or what have you. I mean, hey, that's what I did. But as for this video, it was already a bad enough video as is, what with all the filler in there. But in tandem with election fatigue, okay, you know what, 3 out of 10. Yeah, that's it. Let's hope the next video is better. Well, the new chef was certainly better, if that means anything. Chef Pee-Pee gets fired and replaced by Gordon Ramsay. Speaking of which, let's talk about the Gordon Ramsay puppet. It's got the same issue of the printed-on face as a lot of the other human puppets. While it isn't awful, it's certainly a bit off-putting at times. As for the video as a whole, though, meh, 5.5 out of 10. I could tell they tried being creative here, but I don't really know how well it worked. I liked Fat Jr., and Gordon Ramsay was funny for a while there, but yeah, this video is, well, fucking raw! Okay, honestly, Jeffy and Junior's gold play button was pretty good. Like, 7.8 out of 10 good. Let me explain why. This video primarily consisted of meta humor, which is always a nice change every so often. This was basically Logan making a video explaining his frustrations with fans randomly showing up at his house. Oh, speaking of Logan, let's take a look at the puppets of the SML crew. Yeah, they've still got a similar issue to all the other new puppets. They're not awful. I mean, okay, maybe a bit. I couldn't really point to one that I think is good, just the least bad, I suppose. But frankly, that's my only complaint with this video. I love the meta humor in this video, and would it surprise you if a fan has actually tried stealing Logan's play button before? But actually, yeah, that's about it. Good job on this one, Logan. Jeffy the Good Boy. So, did you miss Logan making messes and breaking stuff? No. Well, too bad, that's what's in this video. And yeah, that's actually all that was really notable to me. The rest of this video wasn't the most thrilling thing ever, and just felt filler heavy at times. Yeah, 3 out of 10. This video wasn't very funny and didn't have much going for it. Jeffy's pet dinosaur. Or as I like to call it, what's more annoying than Jeffy and Rosalina? Jeffy, Rosalina, and a dinosaur. Yeah, this video got really annoying really quick, and the segment near the end was super annoying as well. The only highlights have to be Brooklyn guy with his lava lamp, and Simmons as the crocodile hunter. As for the rest of this video, yeah, 2 out of 10, since it was just really annoying for the most part. Okay, now Bowser Jr.'s Pokemon cards was more interesting. While not the best video ever, it had a unique location, and a somewhat unique setup with Junior and Joseph doing a car wash to raise money. Harry was back, so that's... yeah, anyway. So honestly, 6 out of 10. It isn't the greatest video ever, but it wasn't really going to be. It's Junior getting rare Pokemon cards. I'm kinda happy that Logan decided to not destroy them though, so that's good at least. This video had some funny moments as well, such as the Logan cameo, even if his lines were a bit out of sync. Overall though, this video was more or less middle of the road. Not the best video ever, but not awful either. It was just kinda... there. Nope, not even bothering with this one. 1 out of 10. For those who haven't watched my reviews for a while, 1 out of 10 is pretty much the lowest score a video can get, aside from uploading what's essentially a black screen. I remember this video being described as a sort of Diet Elsagate, which, yeah, honestly, I think that's an accurate description. Okay, so aside from the title of this one being less than desirable, this video was decent. Yeah, that's all I can really give this one. I know this is sometimes how Logan's videos normally work, but this video especially feels like one of those videos where they came up with the name first and just filled in everything from there, when it should be the reverse. So, 4 out of 10. This video is just kinda dumb, really. Not much to add there. Well, this batch had its good as well as its bad. But hey, the next SML videos will be good, right? Well, stay tuned for the next batch review. Thank you all for watching, and take...
Sir, we have to get our operative out of there now. Alright, I understand. Wish we could have had more time. Alright. Bring him through.